Hi, are you required to file FBAR? If you're cross-border individuals, then you gotta understand this basic information. So let's get started. The foreign bank account report, FBAR, is a tool used by the U.S. Treasury Department to keep track of U.S. tax residents who have financial interest in or authority over banks and other financial accounts outside of the United States. If the aggregate value of these accounts exceeds $10,000 at any point of time during the calendar year, U.S. residents, citizens, and entities must file an FBAR. The U.S. persons, when I use U.S. persons, it includes expatriates, residents with dual citizenship, and U.S. individuals living near borders who may have foreign financial accounts for convenience. And I'm going to expand a little bit more later about who would be subject to file FBAR. I think it's essential to determine your status and understand whether you fall into the category of filers. The criteria are broad and can encompass a variety of financial arrangements, and including joint accounts and trust beneficiaries, and simply having a signature authority over a business's foreign account. So let me get back to the requirement for the filer. If you are a U.S. citizen or green card holder, or someone who meets the substantial presence test, so-called 183-day rule, you are a U.S. tax resident and must file an FBAR if the balance meets the requirements. If you're also a dual status resident of the U.S., you must file FBAR for the period when you are U.S. resident. Of course, the balance must meet the requirement, which I'm going to explain later. So financial accounts are very broad. Bank account, investment account, pension account, insurance account, and a lot more. So make sure you include all of them. Let's get to the next section. Critical requirements for filing an FBAR. What's the monetary threshold? Filing FBAR requirements are $10,000 threshold. Information that you need includes the name of the account, account number, and name and address of foreign financial institutions, the type of account, and the maximum value during the year for each account. It is important to note that the $10,000 threshold applies to the total value of foreign accounts, the maximum value combined, not individual account balance. Please also note that the maximum value must be determined for each account basis. So it could be one account may have a maximum value on January 1st, and the other account may have the maximum value on December 31st or December 30th. You gotta pick maximum balance for each account. The next segment, when do you need to file FBAR? The FBAR has different due dates compared to the federal income tax returns. The annual due date for the FBAR is April 15, but there is an automatic extension to October 15. If you fail to file FBAR by April 15, you don't need to request an extension. it is applied automatically. But making sure you file your FBAR by October 15, because staying aware of this deadline is critical. Because it's different from the tax returns. I think it's best to avoid last minute rushes and potential delays. You better do it sooner. So the penalties for non-compliance could be very serious. There are two types of failing to file. One is non-willful, and the other is willful. Non-willful is the penalty nowadays is up to $12,459 per violation, not per account. There was a decision made at the Supreme Court this year, 2024. It's per violation. So the amount of penalty is somewhat limited. However, if non-compliance is considered willful, the penalty can be a lot more significant. The can be $124,000 per year, or 50% of the account balance at the time of the violation. One of the two higher one. In extreme cases, the criminal penalties may also apply. So the IRS have different ways for you available, measures available for you, how to cure your failure or missing certain accounts, such as the delinquent FBAR submission procedures and streamlined foreign or domestic filing procedure. However, these criteria or these options come with specific requirements and should be navigated with the help of tax professionals like us. To file your FBAR, you must gather all the necessary financial information for each foreign account you report, and then you access FinCEN BSA e-filing system. Let me repeat. FinCEN, FinCEN's BSA e-filing system. You can Google the name and it should show up at the top. And complete electronically a Form 114 and submit electronically. Make sure you enter all the required details and accurate information. And please note, if you don't know the account balance, there is a section that you can select I don't know. But it's always better to over-report than than the counterpart. So make sure once you file your FBAR, make sure you keep the record. The site says you need to keep the record for 5 years. And make sure when you file it, copy of your FBAR and any other specific information about your filing. Now, if you want to discuss your plan for how to cure your issue, or simply just to talk with our professionals at CHI Border, well, just simply come to our website, chiborder.com, and fill out the quick form and send it in. Then we'll set up an online meeting and discuss your case on a complimentary basis. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.